Well, good morning. This is going to be a Brian Hornback Experience Express Edition. It is Friday morning, July the 25th. A lot of things going on. Going into work late this morning. There's an event down here in West Knoxville that I'm sure you'll be reading about on brianhornback.com, the Mega Bullhorn of Truth.com. Yes, we have about midweek launched the new .com. It is the Mega Bullhorn of Truth.com, a Brian Hornback production. But don't worry about needing to type in the Mega Bullhorn of Truth. If you type in brianhornback.com, it will take you to the new site. And so we are excited about all the things that sorry about that, guys, that this is going to allow us to do. It certainly corrects the connecting issues we've had for the last several months. That was very stressful, but I kept asking everybody to stick with me and that we would get it fixed. And so we have it fixed, and so should have no more issues with connectivity. So you'll be able to see everything that we put up on the Mega Bullhorn of Truth, brianhornback.com. So I'm really excited about that. The site looks great. The ads look good for everybody. And so I do appreciate the folks who advertise, because they're the ones that are helping me continue to do what I love and what I've been doing for almost 21 years. August the 9th of 2025, it'll be 21 years of some form of brianhornback.com, shock and awe, the Mega Bullhorn of Truth, all of it. All right, so thank you all for that. We had an interesting Center City Conservatives Republican Club last night. As you know or don't know, I'm president of that organization, have been for a number of years. But we invited many of the 2025 Knoxville City Council candidates to come and introduce themselves. We had 9, I believe, show up, and all those videos are up on YouTube, and they are also on the first blog post of today, being July 25th. I think it went up. The timestamp on that should have been the 24th. It should have been last night, because I got it up before midnight. But it is the most current story on brianhornback.com or megabullhornoftruth.com. And we had an interesting, we had a candidate from South Knoxville, Charles Van Morgan, who was an interesting speech. That's what I'm gonna say. It was interesting. But we got through it, and then he immediately left the room. Just to let you know what I'm thinking this morning is, I've always been a big proponent of anyone that puts their name on the ballot deserves press and deserves the opportunity to get what they want to say out. I can tell you this morning, after last night, I may be reconsidering that. I don't know that there'll be another one to come along, in the near future. I respect the man's right to be on the ballot. I respect the man's right for his free speech. Y'all know there's no bigger fan of free speech than me. And yes, he's speaking truth through his perspective. But all I'll say is that sometimes my truth needs to be couched in a way that doesn't adversely impact others. So I have certainly been doing that in the last many, many years. BrianHornback.com. I have truth that some people don't like. Some people don't like my personality. Some people just don't like it. And that's fine. I understand that. But at the same time, my truth and what I choose to do shouldn't adversely call out others, or that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I do believe I am a huge proponent of individuals putting their name on the ballot, going through the open records request for their background and all those kind of things. And so I'll just say that we'll get there. Okay, we'll get there. Anyway, it's been great having this media. I'm happy that it's beginning to grow again, and I'm just excited to be able to do what I do, and that you all listen and you read and you share. Anyway, y'all have a great Friday, July 25th. I'm getting ready to walk into the Embassy Suites down here on Parkside Drive. Going into work a little late this morning because I got some news coverage here for my readers and the folks that do my that follow all my socials and all my stuff, and try to inform people of what your choices are. All right. So y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. It is sales tax free weekend. So if you need anything, computers, if your kids need back to school supplies, back to school clothes, this is the weekend to do it. You can save 10 cents on the dollar because it's sales tax free weekend. And just remember that in November, City of Knoxville voters, you're going to be voting on whether to give another half-cent of that sales tax to the city, right? All right, we'll be talking about that again later, but y'all have a great day, have a great weekend, and peace.